Hi students. Now I would like to discuss about the topic called flowcharts. So flowchart, if you see the definition of the flowchart is nothing but it is diagrammatic or graphical or pictorial representation of various steps involved in the solution of the problem. Okay. So when you see a program, so program is having different steps of procedure. So now, if you see an algorithm, I said you that it is a set of step-by-step procedure. ఓకే సో ఆ స్టెప్స్ని మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నామంటే డయాగ్రామ్లో అల్గోరిథంలో ఉన్న స్టెప్స్ని డయాగ్రామ్లో చూపిస్తున్నాం, గ్రాఫికల్గా చూపిస్తున్నాం, అలాగే పిక్టోరియల్గా చూపిస్తున్నాం. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ flowchart. That is called flowchart. Okay. So whatever the steps in the program we are having, that we are showing here graphically. Okay. ఒక ఫిగర్ వేసి ఫిగర్లో స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ మనం చూపిస్తాం. Okay. Now we will see what are the uses of flowchart. So flowchart mainly helps to understand the program very easily. ఓకే సో ఒకసారి ఫ్లో చార్ట్ మీరు చూసారనుకోండి, ఆ ప్రోగ్రామ్ అనేది మనకి ఈజీగా అర్థమైపోతుంది. ఓకే సో ప్రోగ్రామ్లో ఉన్న సెట్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్స్ ఏంటి, ఏ ఆపరేషన్స్ మనం చేయాలి అనేది మీకు ఈజీగా అర్థం అవుతుంది. దిస్ ఫ్లో చార్ట్స్ హ్యాస్ డిఫరెంట్ సింబల్స్. సో కంపల్సరీ ఒక డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ సింబల్స్ మనం యూజ్ చేస్తాం టు స్పెసిఫై ద టైప్ ఆఫ్ ఆపరేషన్ దట్ హ్యాస్ టు బి. ఏ ఆపరేషన్ మనం ప్రోగ్రాంలో చేస్తున్నాం అనేది ఫ్లో చార్ట్లో చూపించాలి అంటే డెఫినెట్గా we should use different symbols. Okay, so that by having these symbols it is very easy to understand the complex problems with the help of these flowcharts. Okay, now we will see what are the different types of symbols we are using in the flowchart. So now if you see here, I have used the different symbols here in the left side, and its description I have given at the right side. Now, if you see the shape of this is nothing but it is a ellipse, or it is a ellipse in shape. This shape, the symbol that we are using only for to start and stop. Okay, to start and stop, here we are using this type of ellipse symbol. Okay, so if you come to the description of this symbol, this is only we are using for a terminator symbol representing starting and also the end point of the system. ఓకే సో స్టార్టింగ్ ఎండింగ్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ మీరు చూపించాలంటే పిక్టోరియల్గా గ్రాఫికల్గా మీ యొక్క ప్రోగ్రామ్ని చూపించాలంటే స్టార్ట్ అండ్ స్టాప్ అనేది మనం ఈ యొక్క సింబల్తో రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తాం. సో నెక్స్ట్ మూవ్ ఆన్ టు ద డైమండ్ సింబల్. ద డైమండ్ సింబల్ అనేది ఎక్కడ యూస్ చేస్తామంటే డెసిషన్ తీసుకునేటప్పుడు వీఆర్ యూసింగ్ దిస్. ఓకే సో డైమండ్ సింబల్ మెయిన్లీ రిప్రజెంట్స్ ఎ డెసిషన్ ఆర్ ఏ బ్రాంచింగ్ పాయింట్. Okay, so whenever if you are taking a decision, so here automatically we will draw a lines like this. So which are the lines coming out from the diamond at different possible situations, so that it leading to the different sub process. Say for example, ఇక్కడ మనం ఏం చేస్తాం, for example decision అనేది no decision అనుకోండి, you write here, and if it is yes decision అనుకోండి, you can write here. If it is yes decision, you can write here. Okay, so thereby according to no, we will simply go with a different sub process, and according to yes, we will go with a different process. Okay, like this. For this, we are using this diamond for decision taking. Next, move on to here, connector. The connector we are representing with a circle as a symbol. So this symbol mainly contains a letter inside. Okay, here you can have a letter, some letter you can see at the inside of this circle, which indicates that flow continues on a matching symbol containing the same letter somewhere else. Okay, so here if you have a letter inside, say for example, A letter if you have taken inside, Somewhere else, maybe that has we are having the same circle with a connection with a symbol inside. So to connect here, so to match the symbol with this, we are having this connected symbol. Okay. Next, move on to here process. What is meant by process here? We are representing the process with the rectangle. So here, a process is nothing but where a box indicates some particular operation. So if you want to do addition operation, or if you want to do any multiplication operation, or if you want to do any multiplication or division, subtraction, etc., all these process, we will simply represent that in a particular process like here using rectangle. Next, move on to the rhombus symbol. This rhombus symbol we are using only to represent input and out. Okay, so whatever the information that you are reading as input, or whatever the information that you are writing as an output in the problem solving, we are using this rhombus symbol. Next, if you see the continuation of the symbols, here we are representing arrows in all four directions. So if you see this arrows in the all in four directions, here it representing the sequence of the process in all four directions, the sequence of all the programs in the all four directions. Okay, and here this is a symbol we are using. This is a symbol we are using to represent some predefined process like functions. Whatever the predefined process that we are having, that we are representing with this symbol. And come to here, this is representing the document, representing a printout. So this is like a document or a report. We are simply representing with this symbol. But most of the cases, we are using this ellipse, this diamond, circle, rectangle, rhombus, and these directions. Okay, rarely we are using this below. Come a small example problem for the flowchart. Okay, so I said you that here in the flowchart, that is whenever if you want to start or stop the program, so here we are using the ellipse symbol. So now I am going to start the program here with respect to the flowchart. First here is begin the program with the ellipse. Next arrow direction, it shows the line of sequence and the direction of the process. Now it is in downward direction. So here we have used this is a downward direction. Next I have used this is nothing but what is we can call it as what is a symbol that is called here input. I want to read input, so you have to use rhombus symbol. So input I am reading, and that is the reason I have used this rhombus symbol to input variable into input a variable. Again, so to show the sequence and the direction of the process, here I have taken the down arrow. Next, again here, for to represent the information for writing as an output, here as a print A, so I have used again rhombus. Again here the direction of the process showing in the downward direction, and once if you came to the end of the program, again you have to use ellipse to end the program. Okay, this is a small example for the flowchart. If you see one again as the second example of the flowchart, so here starting we have used ellipse symbol, or I can say oval symbol. Okay, start the program. And next here, this is representing the sequence of the process in the downward direction with the arrow. And after that here, so we took here that is a rhombus to read input as number. Okay, so to read the input. So here, and again here the process we have shown in sequence, that is in the downward direction. Next, we have used here the diamond symbol to take a decision. So to take a decision means here, so that is you have to use, I said you the keyword that we have used is if. If, if the given number, whatever the number that you read is even or not, that we have to represent here. Okay, if it is even, so this is a sub process we can go, and if it is odd, we will go in this direction to execute. Okay, So now here we have taken a decision here. For that we have used this diamond symbol. So and the later on, so here we can say that here that is nothing but where we can write the output, that is the number is even. Here also we write the output as the number is odd. Okay, now we can simply terminate the program using this ellipse symbol or a oval symbol. Okay, so that is the second example of the flowchart. Come to the third example. If you see here, so now I took here as input as a four subjects, that is maths, English, physics, and chemistry. Okay, now I want to have the operation, that is average of these four subjects. Okay, so and the average should satisfy whether it is less than 50 or greater than 50. So this is here we are taking a decision. Okay, now start the program. Start the program with an ellipse and sequence of process we are showing in the downward direction. And now the input, read the input. To read the input here information, we are using the rhombus symbol. Okay, so we are using this and here give the input as the variable is math and English, physics and chemistry. Now show the process in the downward direction and calculate the average. Once if you calculate the average, we have used here for the process. I said you whenever if you want to do any operation, we are using rectangle, I said. Okay, I have used here rectangle. And later on, if you have taken the sequence of the program in the downward direction with a downward arrow, here is nothing but we have used the diamond symbol to take a decision. So average once if you calculate చేసిన తర్వాత average అనేది less than 50 వచ్చిందా greater than 50 వచ్చిందా అనేది మీరు చెక్ చేయండి. ఓకే, once if you got less than 50, if you got less than 50, say yes, and simply here we can say that if your student got marks less than 50, so automatically I can say that it is a failure statement that has to be printed. Print చేయాలి కాబట్టి output గా we have to use this rhombus symbol. Okay, so next, if average అనేది less than 50 కాదు, రాలేదు అనుకోండి, సో ఆటోమేటిక్గా స్టూడెంట్ అనేవాడు పాస్ అయిపోతాడు. ఓకే, దట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు రైట్ యాజ్ అన్ అవుట్పుట్ అండ్ యూజ్ దిస్ rhombus symbol. So once if you confirm this decision, once if you have confirmed this decision, go to the termination of this flowchart using the ellipse symbol. Okay, that is called stop the program. Okay, so that's all about the flowchart. And here we are also having a number, practice the number of flowcharts like this. You can understand very easily. Thank you.